Now, good morning, students. Uh, in this lecture, we will discuss continued proportion. What is the meaning of continued proportion? So, now let us define continued proportion. The numbers say A, B, C, D, and so on. Clear? Are called in continued proportion. Continued proportion. If the ratio of first and second, that means A is to B, is equal to ratio of second and third continuously. See, from this word continuous, you can guess the definition. Continued proportion. Ratio of first to A is to B is equal to ratio of B is to C is equal to ratio of C is to D. Clear? Ratio of A is to B, then start B is to C, then C is to D, and so on. Clear? And so on. Clear? So this is the property of this is the definition of continued proportion. Clear? So here we will discuss, especially we will discuss the continued proportion of three numbers. So for three numbers, generally question will be on continued proportion of three numbers. This is the general definition of continued proportion. Now we are going to discuss continued proportion of three numbers. Clear? So the numbers A, B, C, or we can write if A, B, C are in continued proportion, then what does it mean? And it means A is to B, the ratio of first and the second is equal to ratio of second and third, B is to C. This is the meaning of continued proportion of three numbers. This can be also written as A by B is equal to B by C, first term by second term and then second term by third term. Now we can write B square equal to AC. Clear? So some point we have to remember related to continued proportion. Clear? So mark some point related to continued proportion. See, these A, B, C are called terms of continued proportion. It is called first term, second term, third term. So A is called first term, B is called second term, and C is called third term of continued proportion. Second point, this B is called mean of A and C. B, the middle number, B is called mean of A and C. Sometimes it is called continued mean, or sometimes it is called geometrical mean. Clear? So mean means what? Continued mean or geometrical mean. Now third point, there is a special name for C. C is called third proportional. Third proportional to A and B. To A and B. So whenever in question they talk about third proportional, clear? It means they are talking about the continued proportion. Clear? If they talk about fourth proportional, clear? If in the question it is written about the fourth proportional, it means they are talking about 4 number in proportion. Clear? And if in the question it is written that third proportion, so third proportion means they are talking about the question is based on continued proportion. Again I am repeating, if in the question it is written fourth proportional, it means question is based on proportion of 4 number. And if it is written third proportion, it means question is based on continued proportion. Because generally third proportion term is used for continued proportion, and fourth proportional, this term is used for 4 number in proportion. Now an important property of continued proportion, an important property of continued proportion, if A, B, C are in continued proportion. So what does it mean? It means A by B ratio of first and second is equal to B by C ratio of second and third. So from here we can write B square equal to A C. Clear? So B is equal to square root of A C. Clear? So we can say that, or we can say that here square of mean, B is called mean of A and C, so square of mean is equal to product of extreme. If ABC are in continued proportion, then directly you can use this relation, square of mean is equal to product of extreme. So this is all about the continued proportion. Now let us solve some question. So write a question. Find third proportion to. Find third proportional to the number 9 and 16. 9 and 16. We have to find the third proportion to 9 and 16. So in the question they are talking about the third proportional. It means this question is based on continued proportion. Clear? Again I am repeating, if it is asked for the third proportional, it means the question is based on continued proportion. So what is the solution? Let x is third proportion of 9 and 16. So it means 9 16, and at the third position write x, because x is third proportional, so at the third position write x. So 9, 16 and x are in continued proportion, are in continued proportion. Clear? And we know the property of either you can solve it by using definition of continued proportion, or you can use property of continued proportion. So what is the property of continued proportion? Square of mean is equal to product of extreme. So square of mean is called mean. So square of mean is equal to product of extreme, 9 into x. So therefore x is equal to 16 into 16 divided by 9. Clear? So this will be the answer, 256 by 9. This is the answer. Now question number 2. Question number 2. Find mean proportion. Find mean proportion between 28 and 63. 28 and 63. So two numbers are given and we have to find the value of mean proportion. Clear? So it is a question based on continued proportion, because two numbers are given, only two numbers are given, and we have to find the mean proportion of these two numbers. So we have to insert one number between these two, such that all the three numbers are in continued proportion. So let mean proportion be x. Therefore 28 in the middle position write x, because x is the mean proportion, and then 63, clear, are in continued proportion. Clear? Now these three numbers are in continued proportion. It means the square of mean must be equal to product of extreme. Clear? Product of extreme. So square of mean is equal to product of extreme. So from here you can get x is equal to square root of 28 into 63. Now 28 can be written as 7 into 4, or 63 can be written as 9 into 7. So square root of 7 into 7 is 7, square root of 4 is 2, square root of 9 is 3. So answer will be 42. Clear? So 42 is mean of 28 and 63. Write one more question. Question 3. I'll leave it. So with the help of two questions, clear, we have got the meaning of continued proportion. Thank you.